Howdy folks, Luke Simons with you. Back to the Basics 101. Check it out. As you know, I have a construction company. We've had one for a long time. And I have got a tool that is going to go in my tool belt that I am absolutely 100% proof positive that it's going to be awesome. Now, if something goes into my tool belt, I'll tell you right now, it's got to be awesome because you're carrying it all the time. And by the way, I just got some awesome tool belts. Oh, I've been dreaming about this. What do they call it? What do they call it now? I'm gonna have to check. Oxford leather. No, not Oxford. What is it called? Occidental leather. I'm telling you, it is awesome. I love them. I've never had a tool belt that I've loved so much. These things were designed for the working man. Now check out this tool. A buddy of mine is an electrician. I was looking at some new screwdrivers, and electricians know their stuff. And I wanted to know which tool, which screwdriver he carries. Check this out. If you're not familiar with Klein tools, you are really missing out. Klein tools are kind of famous for their electricians, and they're a made in the United States, excellent tool. If a tool is going to go in my tool belt, it had better be a very good tool. Why? Because it's going to be in my tool belt all the time. And it gets heavy. So I don't carry tools that I don't need on my person. I will go back to the tool tank, my beautiful van that's very old that I love. Everything's dry in that van, everything's nice. And of course, you have to have a screwdriver. Phillips and a number 2 screwdriver. 4-inch handles. Both of them 4-inch handles. Put a little shrink wrap on there so you can spin it with just your fingers here like that. However, I've been looking for some new screwdrivers because I'm just not happy with them. I might have 100 screwdrivers at the ranch, back here in the shop, but on my tool belt, I want specific tools. Now that I use impact all the time, an impact nowadays is being used more than a hammer. It just is. It is what people are going to. So I called my buddy and I asked him, I said, I'm looking for some new screwdrivers and I'd like to get the Klein brand screwdriver. Which one do you recommend? Because if you get on the internet, you're going to find all kinds of tools, Klein tools. And he said, Luke, let me tell you something. He said, I have found a tool that I didn't think I would use at all. He uses the same kind of tool belts as I do, everything. The Occidental tool belts, they're spectacular. And he's kind of a tool junkie, you might say. And this is what he told me to get. Look at that. You're thinking to yourself, what is it? It's just a normal Klein screwdriver. Nice big rubber handle. It's got the spinner here that I can spin on that. I can really spin fast with this nice big rubber handle. Also, if you don't have this, you want that square screwdriver because they spin easy in your hand. So when you're working on something, you can just spin it here if you have to, or you can even put a crescent wrench on there. Spin it here, spin it here. So it has all of those beautiful features on that screwdriver. But what makes it special? Not special. Little upgrade, putting the shrink wrap on so I can spin it. Fits in the hand good, but still a light duty screwdriver. This is a multi-purpose screwdriver. Now I don't normally like multi-purpose screwdrivers or any multi-purpose tools. I love my my Surge Leathermans, love it. That is one tool that I do like that's multi-purpose. What does this do? What makes this tool special? Let me show you. 4-inch screwdriver. Nothing different, correct? Nothing different. Both 4-inch screwdrivers. Look at here. Pop this in, and I can pull that right there. And I now have a screwdriver. Look how long that is. An 8-inch screwdriver now. Phillips screwdriver. Not magnetic end. I do like the magnetic ends though. And this is not magnetic. There's no magnetic there. This one isn't even magnetic, but I like magnetic screwdrivers. But look at that, 8-inch. Now 4-inch. That can fit in the tool belt. But you're saying, well, what about a Phillips? Pop it out. Now I have a number 2 Phillips. Pretty slick. You seeing that, folks? Don't look at me, look at the screwdriver. This is spectacular, folks. Look at that. Klein tools. My hat's off to you. Beautiful, beautiful tool. Multi-purpose, look at that. Just pop it out. Oh, pulled it out a little far. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Pop it in. Right there. Slick tool. Klein, good job. I would expect nothing else but the best from Klein Tools. And they did a beautiful job. This United States made Klein tool. Absolutely beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to this beautiful tool that fits in the hand. It is a fistful of a beautiful screwdriver. I'm going to put a link below to this screwdriver so that you, if you want to, you can order one of these to your door. And we do get a couple pennies from anything that you would buy from our Amazon store. You are going to love this, folks. Look at that screwdriver. Look how big that thing is. Just gorgeous. It says it extends out. I could grab a tape measure to 8 inches. So I was right. So from 4 inches to 8 inches. And that is solid. At first, my buddy that ran this, and like I said, he's an electrician, he said it was kind of like a novelty item. He just got it because maybe he could just use it for a long screwdriver. Said he took his other screwdrivers out of his belt. That's saying something. Somebody that has a belt on every day, you want to make sure you have the right tools. 8 inches from here to here. That is a span. That is very nice. Got that square on there. You can just spin it like so. Spin it here or on that nice big heavy duty handle. These things have got a great warranty on them. And look at here, folks. Made in the US of A. You can't stress. Buy your tools, buy them good. If you're not using a tool very much, doesn't matter. Harbor Freight, here we come. If you're using a tool for just 1 or 2 projects every 2 years, no big deal. Buy the cheap tool. But if you're buying a good tool that is going to be used every day, don't mess around. Buy good tools. Tools and books and your education are 3 things that you, and I will add on there as well, your wife, are some things that you can't spend too much money on, folks. You really can't. Good tools, way to go. Look at that gorgeous handle. Well, folks, if you like these videos, let me know in the comment below. I've been doing a lot of, and no, they didn't send this to me for free. No, they're not paying me to do this. This is just, when I find something that's good, I like to do a review on it because I love quality, love it with a passion. So no, they aren't paying me to do these videos. I haven't been doing a lot of ranch videos lately. I just haven't been feeling well. This Gillian beret, I got bit by a tick, and don't want to wear you guys out with this, but there's days where it's just hard for me to get out of bed, and I can't even hardly move. But God is still God, and He is still good all the time. Thanks for watching. May the Lord guide and keep you. Happy trails.